Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome to my platform. This is LYNDA'S TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch constructively as we watch this video, my people.
Also pointed a lot of very concerned issues like the Abori Accord. I will start from there. You mentioned Abori Accord. You mentioned that the Nigeria federal government system is a lie. You mentioned that we need to renegotiate the Nigeria system. You also mentioned that for things to work, that you would advise the man called Buhari to free all prisoners of conscience. You also said that disintegrating Nigeria, you will not give obituary to Nigeria. All those things I agree with you. But then, one thing I have to tell you, Professor, is that you should know your status in Africa, as we have in Africa as a continent. You are somebody that your word is being taken very seriously. You advise president, you advise government officials, you lecture them, and they take your word very, very serious. So you have to be part of the solution of Africa, starting from Nigeria. There is no way, no matter how you want to shy away from this truth, it is a fact that you have become a figure that everybody is looking up to. And you must live up to expectation. You must make sure that you leave a legacy that you deserve. You deserve a legacy of somebody, not just about lecturing the politicians and political leaders in Africa, but you are going to leave a legacy that of Mandela, Madiba, because for you to be propagating the Pan-Africa ideology, you are going, even if I may even use the word, even better and more bigger than what we have in the name of Madiba. Now, for us to solve the problem of Nigeria, you have to put yourself in our shoe. In as much as you love Africa, in as much as you want Africa, the kind of ideology you have for a better Africa, you have to first of all put yourself in our shoe. Those of us from Nigeria and from Biafra, you have to first of all put yourself in our shoe. What if you are the one? What if you come from Biafra? Would you be saying the same thing? That of course, if you find yourself in political class like we have to in Nigeria, we don't expect you to change from what you are saying. But what if you are in the position where we are today, where we have traveled abroad, traveled all over the world, and we participate in building this nation, we participate in building some countries where we find ourselves, and we are doing very well. Would you have the same opinion that you don't want to give obituary to Nigeria? The answer is no. So I understand also, because you are a very influential person and you speak with them. And Nigeria understand that the Abori Accord, which was truncated, which was abandoned until they revisit the impunity done to that Abori Accord, Nigeria can never ever know peace. It is going to be like this, and it is going to get worse every year by year. Abori Accord was a sacrilege done to the people of Africa, because everything that happened in Nigeria will affect Africa. So the question is, why are people not advising the people in Nigeria to look into the content of the Abori Accord? They have forgotten about it. How many years now? And nobody is thinking about it. Today, we are hearing a lot of politicians advocating for the restructuring of Nigeria. The same thing that was discussed in Abori Accord. It was the same restructure. And when you hear that restructure, you watch the body language of the Fulanis that are controlling Nigeria. They don't care. They don't want to know because that is not their agenda. The agenda and their purpose in Nigeria project is to take over the entire Nigeria and control it. Professor Lumumba, if a federal government of Nigeria, if the system of the federal government in Nigeria is a lie, why should we continue to live in lies? Why should we continue? Why should we continue? That's number one. Why should we continue to live in that lie? And number two, if we are going to, yes, if we are going to renegotiate Nigeria, we have been renegotiating Nigeria, but the problem is that some of you are not understanding the people we are living with in Nigeria. That is why you need to know the Fulanis, what they are doing before you can think of renegotiating Nigeria. They can never ever accept renegotiating Nigeria. And what if they will never accept it? What then do we do? Another thing is that you say we should free the prisoners of conscience, the government. I agree with you. And that's why we are fighting to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu and other prisoners, political prisoners, are released. It is also acceptable, is a political solution. Now, the last thing I want to say is that don't be afraid of a disintegrated Nigeria, because disintegrated Nigeria can never stop the Pan-Africa ideology you are driving. You and I are driving. Rather, the disintegrated Nigeria will facilitate that kind of ideology, because you are going to work with people that are more civilized. Coming from one country or two countries, or Biafra and Oduduwa, we are going to work with people that are well civilized and well read like you, in order to make that particular Pan-African ideology driving at, or you are fighting for, agitating for, come to reality. But with this current Nigeria, it can never happen, because you see people who are going to be kicking you back, and they will continue to kick it back because they don't want it to happen. If it happens, they are not going to be comfortable in such Africa continent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Miriam, I think I hand over the baton to you, and I want to make my remarks in 3 minutes before Piero Lumumba comes back to counter what Ekipa, and then we move to Okeke. Then we have Daniel Tawish and others. My position as a Pan-African, of course, I want a united Africa. But the united Africa with a wound bleeding is not what Masanga wants. A united Africa with wounds is what I detest. Pierre is my friend, but I'm always very quick to tell him that if Kwame Nkrumah kept quiet, if Sekuture kept quiet, if Samora Machel kept quiet, Patrice Lumumba, Baba Tafawa Balewa, Jomo Kenyatta, Obote, Gabriel Nasser, Hitlers, Africa would not be as we are today. For me, Dr. David Matanga, I stand for rearrangement of Nigeria. It's a mess. Nigeria needs to be rearranged. The way we are going to Congo. For me, I'm a military. I'm a military. We met with that Buhari, we could exchange. I don't get any more time now to waste with people like that. Let me give you people listening. In Congo, we have had rebel activities, 146 rebel organizations. ISIS coming from Congo to kill Uganda. Every day, every morning, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I was on this program and I said, and I repeat, and I support fully what Museveni has done. We have Congo. We have the army. We have gone there. And then we have rearranged Congo. Let the UN have and make noise. Let's rearrange Congo. It is time for big countries of this nature does not see the South, where the North Fulani and Biafrans, slaughtering them on a daily basis. And you come here, you come on this, it's good ideas allowed. You cannot clear. If I show you the video today on how the police went to Otta State, how the police were beating people, how Boko Haram was beating a Christian, crying. Is this a country? Is this a country that you call a country that we don't want to send an obituary? Let's send it already. For me, Miriam, Simon, Professor Piero, my stand, I stand for a better Africa. But an Africa with Nigeria bleeding is not the Africa I want. And an Africa with Biafrans being killed. An African where Buhari kidnapped people. Where Buhari, other states in UK, in Kenya, and abducts people. Rubbish. That is not the Africa I stand for. Buhari is known for kidnapping people. Buhari kidnapped Umar Diko when he was a general who had overthrown the government. Biko was found in London at the airport being transported back by the MI6, MI5. Records are there. Today, there are so many people suffering, women, men, children, who have never gone to school since school started. When you look at the programs of BBC, people live on water. Simon, are you not ashamed to call yourself a Nigerian? Or Biafra? When people are living on water, they have built houses on water. You enter your house using a boat. Is this the country we want in Africa? Tell me. Anybody who has, I would rather throw my degrees, all of them, 6 of them, add them to pieces. I wish there was an army that can attack, that is organizing. That Buhari is a bad guy. Look at this. Yes, I'm leaving the stage now. Look at the stage.
Let me just, I think, in fact, all of us are saying just about the same thing. It is our methods that are different. And I hold the view, and as a younger person, I served as an intern with John Garang when he was based in Nairobi. And I remember him saying about Sudan to the Khartoum government, he told the Khartoum government, none of us wants to secede, but make unity attractive. When unity was made and attractive as an action of last resort, we ended up with South Sudan. What we are saying is that all attempts at renegotiating and restructuring Nigeria must be undertaken. The only problem that we have, Simon, and I agree with you completely, that you have an administration which is not acting in good faith. Yes. And it is the absence of good faith that is undermining and is making everybody suspicious. All of us on a daily basis see footages of people who are complicit in activities which undermine the very integrity of Nigeria. I think it is General Muritala Mohammed who said that if an insurgency cannot be brought down in 24 hours, it means that the state is involved in it. And you remember also that the Buhari administration came to power on the promise that they were going to deal with the scourge of Boko Haram. On that score, we are united. on the score that the people of Biafra and the people of Odudua and other nationalities in Nigeria are entitled to self-determination, nobody can deny, in the same way that we talk about it even in southern Cameroon. The question that we are addressing as it is now, before we dismember Nigeria, is there not a last-ditch effort that can be undertaken? Are there not Nigerians of goodwill? Nigeria has the most educated men and women on the continent of Africa. Is it not possible, as I said a little earlier, that there is an all-Nigerian meeting at which we will once again unpack the Aburia Code and say, this is what must be done within this time limit, and if it is not done, then people are allowed to have a referendum as to whether they want to leave Nigeria, so that the people of Odudu have the opportunity by way of a vote whether they want to leave Nigeria. The people of Biafra have a referendum. And I agree with you, Simon. The fact that our people enjoy self-determination is not mutually exclusive from the Pan-African agenda. It is not. In fact, it is by dint of the enjoyment of the dividends of self-determination that a stronger Africa will be created. But I want us to look at the stage and the process of going about it. The last issue I want to address is this. It is not easy for an outsider or any outsiders like us to have a complete picture of the situation. And therefore, we must admit that some of the comments we are making are being made on the basis of ignorance, because we are not on the ground. To that extent, I must concede.
Thank you.
Even as we do so, you who are on the ground must be able to listen to the outsider. Sometimes the voice of the outsider is what stops total destruction, because we mean well.
Yes.
We mean well, and we know that your people have been suffering, and we don't want them to continue suffering. So understand us as friends of goodwill,
yes,
who may not be in a position to completely empathize, but our intentions are good and noble.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Professor.
Yes.
You cannot negotiate with a madman.
Exactly.
A man who doesn't like negotiations. A man whose job is to assassinate people, to kill people, to rendate people. How do you negotiate with him? How many people are dying in Onitsha, Enugu, in southeastern Nigeria? Professor, you are saying we are outside. We are not outside. We are there. We know the number of people. If I show you the videos that I get every day from the ground, how people are being slaughtered. Africa must stand up. The AU must stand up. We cannot go on calling ourselves African Union when these guys are suffering. If you look at the number of refugees that Kenya is receiving in Kenya from Nigeria, it's huge. Uganda, Zimbabwe, South Africa, all Biafrans are out, are being slaughtered. They have left. Some who have remained there are being eaten. Buhari has become another Idi Amin, a cannibal. He eats people now. He cannibalizes people.
Dr. Matanga.
What head of state is this? You call him a head of state? I am waiting for him to go to London to a hospital again. I am myself going to be there. Because that is the way I finished the Abacha. And that Obasanjo is saying something this morning, very wise, very nice. Obasanjo, it is Matanga and the rest of the people who went to the Nigerian embassy, High Commission, every Friday for us to stand and demand the release of Obasanjo. I took part in demonstrations. with Chief Abiola in prison, and another gentleman, an activist, whose children I still meet up to today. It is sad that we have kept quiet, we are keeping quiet, the population is being wiped out. God, I don't know how Nigerians will remarry in the future, because all the girls in Nigeria have been taken by Boko Haram. There are very few left. You wake up in the morning, you find Boko Haram has kidnapped 60 girls, 20 girls, 100 girls. Oh my God! Is there no rule of law here? Surely Buhari was a general. If the general has failed, as PLO is saying, Mutala said, if the war cannot be won within 24 hours, then the army itself is involved in the war. And I want to submit to you, Miriam, that it is true. The Nigerian army itself is involved in the killings of these people. That's why the war cannot end. The killings cannot end. Boko Haram cannot stop. The country is collapsing. Professor, we cannot hide anymore. Either we move as AU collectively with our voices and do one thing, call for reorganization, rearrangement, use any term you want. Give the Biafrans a referendum, give states a referendum, the will to change, the will to govern themselves, the will to keep security. When I looked at the documentary of BBC Miriam, I was very touched. Human beings are living above water, in water, houses in the Delta region. Houses are built in water. A BBC Nigerian man goes back home. I wouldn't do such a documentary to my country, Uganda. I would refuse the money. Because I wouldn't like to show a white man that this is how primitive we are. And get it from me. I'm a different, made from the different iron. I wouldn't. I can't go and do a documentary of that nature in my own country to flash it to the world, where people are living on water. Gangs are killing people. A gang is admitting they are killing people. These are not storms. They are killing people. Is there rule of law? Is there order here? Buhari has lost it. Nigeria is falling apart. I submit, Miriam.
All right. Simon, I see you've raised your hand. Would you like to respond to some of the issues?
There are other people. Simon, Mr. Ben Okeke, do you want to speak? Simon, we shall give you plenty of time.
All right.
Mr. Okeke, do you want to speak and make some contribution, quick ones?
Yeah, Dr. Makanga, good evening on my side. It's almost midnight in Thailand here. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak here. And I also greet Professor Mumba and my brother, Mr. Simon from Finland. I greet everyone, and I've been hearing what is going on, like what Master Simon said, that we have a dangerous diversity in Nigeria. So the dangerous diversity, if I may just say something on this with submission of Professor Lumumba, the Biafrans have been, or our activities in Nigeria have denoted that we want a united Nigeria, because there's nowhere, no state in Nigeria where you will not find a Biafran man. And they are doing their business, they are doing their job diligently according to what the culture and what those countries or what those states want in their state. But today, what the Biafrans are suffering in the hands of the current regime, Muhammad Buhari, is so alarming that we cannot take it anymore. I think a divided Nigeria will serve the Africans and the whole world better than having a united Nigeria. Why I said this? Before the emergence of Buhari's regime, Buhari said in his campaign that he's going to end Boko Haram in 3 months, that he knew that he's going to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But today, security in Nigeria, look at what is happening in the Northeast, look at what is happening in the Southeast, which happens to be the best or the calmest region in Nigeria today. You see what the army is doing over there. So I will say that I strongly support the division of Nigeria. And also, we have to know this, that we, the Pan-Africanists, you understand, have to bear in mind that it's not only the Biafrans. So we are pleading on Dr. Matanga, Professor Lumumba, like my brother, Dr. Simon said, that you are well respected in the global community or in global politics. There are some people who will speak up today, and the Western world, or will I say those in power, will listen to. We might be small, or people will not hear our voice when we speak, but I think if Professor Lumumba could stand very firm or strongly and that Nigeria, that he support Nigeria should be into different countries, I think some of the world leaders today will listen to them. Even you, Dr. Masanga, which I know you've always canvassed, or you've always been in a situation whereby you help the downtrodden in Africa. I always start with you, and when I talk with you, I thank you for your courage, and I thank you for how brave you are, because it's not everyone that will speak to the truth, even when so many people will try to find a kind of diplomatic way to maneuver and do what they do. So I think Africa and Nigeria, which is the major topic today, is falling apart. And I believe, and I pray so, that it fall into pieces that will have our sovereignty ourselves in the Biafra.
The wound has cut so deep that no amount of negotiation may solve the problem of disintegrating or seceding. I don't think that there is any arrangement that will solve over 5 minutes. I don't think there is any arrangement that will solve the continual ethnic cleansing, massacre people. I don't think there is any arrangement that will solve the burning and the annihilation of Biafra people, including land. So this wound has been cut so deep that no arrangement. And first of all, we don't trust no government that will come today. Nigeria setup is not possible for any government to come today and say they want to reorganize something, because you need to understand the deep root of the agenda and ideology of the people from the northern Nigeria. You can be able to say that. So we wear this shoe, we know where it is paining us. So, Professor Lumumba, it is not possible. Now, the second thing, the second point, just 1 minute, just 1 minute, very important, just 1 minute. So I want to tell our Professor Lumumba that since you are viewing this thing from an outsider, okay, you have to continue to believe in what we say until to hear a contrary opinion, a very objective contrary opinion. That's all I want to say. So for now, since no other people are coming to challenge what we are saying, you have to believe us, because everything we are saying is available. You can see it yourself, like Dr. Matanga said, they are seeing an order. So you believe our plight. You begin to hear another contract, object one. Thank you.
Simon, let me tell you one thing before David and others come in. There is no better ally one who is persuaded by force of reason.
Yes.
So if you
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now we say bye-bye.